Hey everybody, it's Ben Capozzi with Broad Shoulders Farm in beautiful Halifax County, Virginia, Zone 7. Today is Monday, January 24th, 2022, and I am standing just outside the retirement hen run. And just wanted to do a quick update on a project that we made actually a lot of progress on today, so I wanted to share where we are. So I'll flip the camera around and show you how our new barn slash shed slash ICU is coming. So it's all a big mess, big mess. We're kind of in that broken egg stage of making an omelet, so hopefully this spring things are going to look really cool and much more like my vision. But today, a friend of the farm, Rachel, came by and we started around 10 and we were working till about 3:30. And we got a ton done. We got the footprint and the top frame and most of the sideboards set up for this structure, which is going to be a multi-purpose building. It's going to be a hay shed slash where I want to put the a more permanent and better protected ICU for when we have injured birds. And I may even put a new brooder space in here as well. So I'll come around and take a look. The building is 18 by 18. The base is these really fat, like 1.5 to 2 inch oak boards that we get from Tuck Farms here in our county. And then the verticals and the horizontal at this level are pine, also from Tuck Farms. They're true 2x4s, so they are not like the stuff at Lowe's, like those, which is more like what is it, 1 3/4 by 3.5 or so. Yeah, you can see here they're true 2x4. But I am super excited to have this much of this thing done. Right now, some of the, hey buddy, there's Ginger. Hey Ginger, our feral red cap hen. Hello lady. Hi BB. Hey little one. Yeah, sorry, there's mess everywhere, y'all. I can only apologize so much. It's not the way things are supposed to look ultimately, so I hope you'll just bear with me. Hey Jiro, what up buddy? I gotta start packing my tools up and putting them away, but so right now it's 6 foot tall on the back, 7 foot tall on the front, and 18 deep and 18 wide. The dog kennel is going to be disassembled. I've been using this thing, I think, for 3 years now, almost, well, coming up on 4 years in March. We got this at Tractor Supply. It's been great, but it's not really perfect for what it's been being used for lately as an ICU. It's not exactly very well protected. Ellis keeps things safe up here, but you know, it's certainly not really any kind of varmint proofing. I mean, something can go in several different ways. So they're not really super safe. And the roof, that tarp is semi-porous, certainly around the edges. So really just like the center is the driest place during inclement weather. So I'm just ready to stop trying to keep wrapping this in plastic and, you know, kind of jerry-rigging a system every so often. So out this is going and in is coming this. So this bay right here on the right, this is going to be for hay bales and any kind of tools that I use here in the retirement run, which actually includes a lot of the tools that we use to make compost, because that's the primary job of the ladies. Even though they're retired, their scratching around is quite helpful and beneficial for what we're working on. So I'd like to have a place to put tools. Right now I have a little shed over there past that greenhouse where I feel comfortable leaving tools, and even it is not the best. There's really not a lot of space over here under shelter where I can do stuff. You know, I'm kind of having to build all my infrastructure as we go here. So I will be finally happy to get this done. So that's this bay right here, and then it's about 10 feet from here to, well, it is 10 feet from that end to right here. Same thing in the back. You can see another vertical right there. It's 10 feet from that corner over to there. the dog kennel comes out. And I will put up some kind of probably plywood backing as a windbreak. That corner is northeast, but I'll do some wire mesh as well to allow for ventilation in the summer months. And I'll probably raise like a platform up about, I don't know, 3 feet tall or so, 36 inches, maybe 30, not sure, but there'll be a platform on which I can rest the dog crates and the dog kennels that are my preferred way for kind of securing a chicken in the ICU. Hey, BB. So I'd like to get all those up and off the ground and just have a dedicated space over here. So I'm pretty excited about all that. And then this front area right here, I think that I may wrap this side or this front panel here and then this side in greenhouse plastic and use this as some kind of small brooder space. That just kind of occurred to me today as we were working on this. So we'll see how that goes. But I'm pretty excited. I can't say exactly what the schedule is for this because getting the PVC, the corrugated PVC pieces for the roof is going to be pretty expensive. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to pay for that yet. But I'm just really pleased with what we got done today. I'm going to need more beams for rafters from Tuck Farms as well. They got me about 16, just short of 16 foot, these pine 2x4s. So I had to scab all of them around to get the 18 feet that I needed. So I'm gonna have to see if they've got longer boards. 20-foot boards would be great, but I may have to just scab all the rafters in order to get those up so that I can start working on the roof. But that's where we are. I've got these two river birch trees here and here. Excuse me, and that's because under these volunteer pecans, it's always been kind of a shady area, especially during the hottest part of the summer. This is kind of a nice part of the farm to just come and hop under and cool off a little bit. That being said, these trees are going to need to be thinned and or removed. Certainly some of them, like this one right here that's forked, that's never going to be a happy tree. And a lot of these have very narrow crotches on some of these outward branches. None of them come out like really wide like that. Like that's a very strong branch in contrast with that right there. That's a very narrow crotch, and this branch here is quite likely to break off during inclement weather and such, which we get often. So I'm definitely going to have to do some thinking about which of these trees are going to stay here and in what form. Since they're volunteers and not cultivars, I don't think it'll be a real problem to remove them and really lose anything. So we'll see how that goes, but I'm excited to put like some currants in here on the shady side as these river birch grow up. Get some currants in here. I want to get a gutter system on the back and put maybe another one of these 110-gallon rubber tanks here. I'd love to store tons of water here for use in these greenhouses, as well as backup water for just any of the livestock. So yeah, it's been a pretty good day, but we got a lot done. Unfortunately, today was Rachel's only day to help, so it's just me for the rest of the week. So I'm gonna see what I can do with this over the rest of the week, but there's certainly other projects to work on, as well as getting some plants in the ground. So that's where we are right now. Questions, concern, critique, helpful comment, always welcome. You can follow the farm at Broad Shoulders Farm on Facebook and Instagram. And as the sun is setting, I'm going to turn this camera off and clean up the mess that I made today. Start putting my tools away and start closing up the farm. It's time to start putting every birdie to bed. I think it's after 5:30, so it'll be dark soon. And I'll put every birdie to bed, and then I'll head home and see my wife and lovely new daughter. I will catch you folks later. Have a great day. Bye-bye.